Hi guys, it's me Jen. Welcome back to my channel and good morning. It is the start of my daily morning routine. I'm about to put makeup on, wash my face. I'm going to do my hair after, but a lot of you guys were asking me on Instagram to do a review video on this foundation because I picked it up and showed you guys, and you guys were like, okay, please do a review. So it's the Maybelline Super Cushion Ultra Cover Cushion in natural beige. I'm not quite sure how many colors they come in, but in Japan there's two. There's natural beige and medium beige, and I got natural beige, which is the lightest color. Comes in this black box. There were two different kinds of this kind of push cushion foundation. There was the black box and then there was a blue box. I wanted the blue box, but it was sold out. Anyway, got this one. And I've used it for the last 2 days, so I kind of already formed opinions about it, but I want to let you guys know what I think about it. So, I mean, the packaging is really cute. It's in a little black container. It does get fingerprints on it because it's black, so I like to wipe it off because I don't like to see that, at least on the outside. Let's get it popping. There's no time to waste. This is gonna be a wear test. I wanna wear this foundation all day and check in. I have quite a busy day today. My best friend from Canada is visiting this weekend. So I'm touring her around Tokyo the last 2 days, which is why my voice is a little rough. You can already see there's a ton of foundation on the top because I already used the push cushion. Comes with quite a big mirror, which is beautiful. Sorry, they're all messaging me. And then the cushion itself. Now, some people on Instagram were telling me that this cushion they used and that they don't feel like the product lasted a long time. So there's 14 grams inside of this, and I'll list the price of it right here. And also the instructions on the box says, discover our next generation cushion. Now flawless coverage can be so thin and even. Upgraded formula with higher amount of coverage ingredient. Meets new bouncy fine pores sponge for easier control pickups and taps in a tap flawless yet so thin and even. How to use: pick up the formula by pressing down on the cushion on the sponge. Apply it with tapping motion and blend it onto face. This is what my skin looks like. So I have quite a bit of acne scars here, and yeah, I just have a ton of scars on my face. My face scars very easily, and I've had these scars for a couple months. Thinking about doing some kind of laser, but we'll see. Anyway, 1, 2. I push it down twice very lightly. It comes up like that, and let's start to apply. I'm gonna pick up another push. I feel like, I don't know if it's the sponge or the foundation that smells, but that's the first thing I noticed about it. 2 days ago when I started to use it, I was like, wow, this foundation or something in this product is quite fragrant. So if you're sensitive to fragrances, be aware of that. I'm just gonna put it all over my face. And one thing I found while I was using this foundation is that this cushion, I don't like it. I was sitting here forever tapping like they were telling me to, and it just wasn't blending as much as I'd like. And the cushion itself is quite stiff. I think some people like to wet their cushion sponges, like these things, as if they would do it for a beauty blender. This foundation is more of a yellow undertone, not a pink undertone, and I don't mind a yellow because if I do anything strenuous, I turn into a tomato. It's actually blending out better today than the other 2 days, maybe because the sponge is being used more. It's not as stiff and new. So because I feel like it's not really doing its job well, the amount of time that it's taking to blend it in is taking too long. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender, which I've already been using, so that's why it's this color, and blend in the rest of the product. This is also a damp beauty blender, FYI. So this is one layer of the foundation here, and I'm still going to apply concealer and all that stuff under my eyes. I think it's doing a fairly decent job covering my acne scars here as well as here. I can tell it is starting to dry, but I don't find that it is matte enough for me to be able to be on my face all day and cover everything. Because I have scars, I always set my foundation with powder, but we are not done yet. What I've been doing is going in with the cushion again and on this area of my face and this area where I have some scars that are still a little bit visible, I go over with the cushion again and just dab it on a bit there, and I let that sit. And then I go in with concealer. This is just Maybelline New York Fit Me concealer. I think the BB cushion formula does a pretty good job with me layering something over it. Like, it doesn't really move. It accepts the other formulation of the product pretty well. And then wherever I put that extra cushion, I just tap it there a little bit. So this foundation will crease in your eyelids. If I look down, you can probably see I have creases there. Can you see those creases? The more the BB cushion dries on your face, the tackier it gets. I don't know if you like tacky foundation. So this is the product set on my face. I think it does a pretty good job. It's quite a different color. You can see from here to my neck, because this is more of a yellow undertone and I'm more of a pink undertone. I'm gonna do the rest of my face and I'll check back in when all of this is done. Okay, hair and makeup all finished. Got my foundation on. I actually really like this foundation. Got my highlighter on. I feel like it works really well and it doesn't feel too heavy. So I'm hoping that it will last throughout the day. I think that it kind of does last a lot better than the foundation stick that I use from Etude House, just because a cream stick foundation gets a lot oilier, and you can see I draw freckles on my face. Oops, not everyone likes that, but yeah. Okay, and now I'm gonna switch over to my vlog for this day. Girls' Day. I love this stuff. Makeup review time. It's
8:46.
It's 8:46 and this makeup has been on since 11, so what's the
Like
math?
7 hours.
8 hours? I don't know, 7.5 hours.
Almost 8 hours.
And I mean, it ain't bad.
Did you touch up?
I did touch up a little bit. I always get oily around my nose. It's doing a pretty good job compared to like a foundation stick. And the problem I have with is on my forehead, it always comes off. But I was wearing a headband all day, and I think it's doing a pretty good job for wearing a headband, like a lot didn't come off. I mean, I think my makeup still looks pretty okay compared to like when I wear the foundation stick, but yeah. Check-in finished. Makeup check-in, it's now like 4:30 a.m. and I think it did a pretty good job lasting this long. It didn't really wear off that much. My forehead too, and I wear this headband a lot. I don't know. I think this foundation did a pretty good job holding out all night, let's be honest. I'm at the station. I'm gonna catch the first train home and I'll check in with you guys to finish this video. Okay guys, so I might look a little different. I got a haircut, especially compared to the beginning of this video, but I wanted to pop on and give my final thoughts about the Maybelline Push Cushion. I've been using it on and off for like 3.5 weeks. I've been rotating between that and the Maybelline Fit Me because I want to give my real opinions about it, not just like a one-day opinion. The Maybelline Push Cushion kind of ultra cover push cushion that I use, I just find that there's not as much product inside compared to like a stick foundation. I could use that for so long, and now I'm like really pushing hard into the push cushion to try and get it out, and I didn't even use it every day, so I feel like the longevity of the foundation, in that sense, it doesn't last as long. You might have to buy it every month or something, especially if you use it every day. Another kind of like negative thing I have to say about it is that because the case is black, you can really see the foundation all over it. So I think that's just more of like an aesthetic thing, not so much of a negative of the foundation, you know? But other than that, I really love that foundation. On days that I knew I had to go out after work and I really needed my foundation to last all day, like into the night, I'm talking like 10 p.m., I used that foundation in the morning because it would literally stay on my face from 7 a.m. until like 9 p.m. at night or 10 p.m. at night. It would have no problem. Like, I find it doesn't crack as much, it doesn't crease as much, it doesn't wear off as much. It really stays put. but it's because I set it, and whenever I feel oily, just a tiny bit, I don't find like my oils come through too much, I would just dab or repowder and stuff. So I really love that foundation for that. The coverage is great. The cushion that it comes with gets better the more it gets used, but I still have yet to use that to actually set my whole face. I still use a beauty blender for it, and because I think the foundation is so mattifying, it makes my beauty blender kind of sticky, so I have to clean my beauty blender more often. But yeah, that's like a thing I noticed. But would I buy that foundation again? Definitely, because it's so easy to use and it's full coverage for me. Makes me feel very comfortable wearing it, and it lasts all day, and I don't find myself breaking out any more, any less by using it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that foundation if you're someone who has a lot of acne scarring. Anyway, I really hope you guys like this foundation review. I'm hoping to do more of these on my channel this year, as well as a little bit more makeup stuff, beauty stuff, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!